That was fantastic. One more time. That was also fantastic.
It's fine.
Anyways, welcome back. After an extended break, we are reconvening with just the three of us for now, but soon shall have fresh meat.
My brain went shark bait.
Yeah. Nemo is joining the party. It's happening. Anyways, last we left off.
Otto was shouting at Zea.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was the last thing. But in our last session, Zea woke up to a failed pastry attempt from Mia, and then they went to Syl's Haven to have a rough but potentially necessary chat.
Thought they
We
were
learned
cheating.
that
Damn,
Mia-
that was traumatizing.
Yeah, we learned that Mia may soon leave to Moda.
Yeah.
You two went on a shopping excursion for some metals and such, and cooking pots and such. You were told about a place called a smokestack that many recommended for
That's why we're going to.
metalworking and things such as that. Foundry near the base of the city. Before you guys went to Elf and Sons.
Don't
to
forget
speak
them
to-
trying to get 4 horses. And
You
failing.
tried to get 4 horses.
That was pretty funny.
No, yeah, absolutely.
That's true.
Then, yeah, you guys reconvened at Gunther's, where you learned that all the merchant lords seem to have vacated the city. You were discussing whether or not to leave the city or stay and potentially help fight. Zea had said that they would go and warn the people they cared about in the city, at which point Otto suggested that they do leave, seeing as how they were not a great friend to Leica.
I almost cried.
Right call out though.
Yeah.
Yes, very, very true.
And I think we'll pick up from there with Zea having just stormed outside of Elf's, standing in the street outside the store. Unless you'd like to pick up from in the room store.
Yeah. I don't think Becca would have left. No.
Zea.
No,
Sure.
sorry.
Sure.
Stay
Back in the room where it happened.
Yes.
I don't like it.
The best. I don't think Zea would have left the room.
Cool.
I would have definitely just stood there. And very much like pensive rage. At the same time, I know I'm in the wrong.
Right. And there's nothing more infuriating than that knowledge. In game and out of game. It's like, I know I'm wrong and you know I'm wrong, but I can't give you the satisfaction of letting you know that I know that I'm wrong.
I don't think Zea would be that.
But Zea would definitely turn around to you guys and be like, I have people that I care about in the city. Otto, as far as I know, you have your gran, I think.
Yes.
That's what you referred to her as.
Yeah.
And I would assume that you would want to get her out of the city. Whether or not she wants to leave is her problem. But I have people in the city who I want to get out. I have a frick ton of gold that I can give to them to get out of the city. I would prefer for them not to die. And I would hope that you kind of relate to that. I'm not going to leave the city during the invasion. I definitely will stay. I might not actively engage in combat if it does come to that, because we all know that I am terrible in single person combat, so and I know I've been a shitty friend. I am not used to traveling with words. I'm not used to traveling with people. I very much lived my life as my own person, and then lived as someone else's person, and then have had that looming over me, and with recent information and discussions, finding I have been told that I have to find myself. And as much as I am very tempted to go back home and just get answers about my life, I think that would be a cowardly move. And it would just make me a worse friend. And yeah, I'm going to try my hardest to not stick to my old ways of something goes wrong, I run. So if you would love to go with me to give money to people so that they can get out of the city before the invasion happens, by all means. If you don't, understandable. If you think that I'm a bitch and you will never forgive me, also fine. Death changes a lot. Almost dying changes a lot about a person, and I see that now.
Yeah, look. Things have been weird since Vincent got took from us. And I just think it's important for us to do our best to do our best to stick together. And I think even though I wanted something different, I think we have a good thing going on here. Whatever it is. I don't know. I think we need to work on it. But I think it's important to be there for each other, just like you are for Mia. We should do the same for each other. Probably more so as people that go out into the world together. And I think I just want you to stay, not just because somebody else left. I want you to stay because you want to stay. And that you know that as friends, I hope, we can work out on each other. We can help solve each other's problems together. Also work out, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
mean, we have a whole invasion coming down, and
then we'll stick with you guys for that.
Wouldn't blink twice about going to help the people close to you. I just want you to do the same for us.
And I plan to. I'm not used to having people close to me, so this is all very new.
That's very clear.
Yeah, so I will definitely try my hardest to not be a bitch and abandon you guys.
Okay, that's the bare minimum.
I know.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I plan on being a better friend and a Betty. Wow.
Okay, Betty.
You can be a Betty if you want.
If you want.
Yeah. If
you
feel
each
it
episode is going to turn. Sorry.
Oh my god. I plan on being
Okay, that's fine.
a better party member, and Otto, you know all that gold you got from the Colosseum?
Yes. I lose, I know.
Hmm?
I lose in forest.
Technically. Like, if he beats me up, please just make sure I don't die.
Yeah, I think, yeah, sure.
Okay.
To properly analyze the sentence, sure.
I mean, you just turn to like in the middle of telling me something.
Turns.
Well, I don't even know how much
Shortest
gold I took. I can't remember.
Two-thirds of it.
It took like thousands of dollars.
I can't. Anyway, I'm going to pull out my money bag and be like, here.
For what? For why?
That is some of the gold.
You pick up! Oh! He's just gonna start, you'll hear like his shuddering and he's bawling his eyes out.
So
I'm sorry. I say you're a bad friend, but you're a good friend. Listen, you say you want to protect people, yes?
Mm-hmm.
I help. That's all. You need to fight.
Oh.
We stick together.
Oh.
We get everyone out. I only have one.
Oh, you look like a real dick now.
I wasn't expecting that reaction, okay?
So, forgotten by the three of you, Gunther. Also sitting down at Windlinger's table. He just looks up and it's just, you're the lucky one, you know that. This one seems strong, but it's not the sharpest.
It's terrible.
Yep.
Otto,
Yes.
I did find your money in your bag because I stole it. I'm giving it back to you now. I also gave some to Hai before he left. No clue how you're gonna get that back.
It's okay. You keep. I'm just gonna push it over to you. We win together. You're strongest. We are all standing. You deserve.
Okay? I don't know how to feel about this.
But you earn it. Like the ring.
I like the bonus action strangle.
When you go first?
I don't have any of my notes. I don't know what binding everyone is on, but I will get that information for you now.
Okay,
We'll
so
try to be on the 7th. I have a stop to make in the 7th,
Okay.
which is.
so our plan
Yes.
is to just draw this up. Our plan is to make sure that everybody that you guys care about is either out the city or has the means to get out of the city,
Yes.
right? I personally, being the shortest person in this group, don't think that we can stand up to a whole invasion force. The best we can do is be precautionary, get people close to you out the city, depending on what signs we see. And Gunther, I think besides the big one of the merchant lords leaving Timboda this morning, like maybe keep your eyes and ears out, and once we return, we can make a call whether to call the monks, because they gave us this. I'll take out the sending stone, so that if anything is fucky, she says that, we can call in some. Don't think to talk about. We can call in some backup. So, the merchant lords is a huge signifier, as we know.
Indeed.
But if there's anything else, and once when we're out while we're out and about in the city, we'll do our own looking as we go. But let's just maybe meet up here and then pool resources and if you think it's necessary, we call people. We call monk people.
Sounds.
I wanted to make a pop culture reference, but
That sounds like a good plan. I will see what information I can gather, and if we can potentially, if we could get the monks here before the invasion, I think that could definitely ruin a lot of their plans.
So do you think we should not wait for other signs? Do you think it's better to? I mean, their monastery is about 2 days ride from here, right? So it's gonna take a while.
And they
The
said that they
monks
could get
did
it quicker.
tell you that they could get here in about 4 hours to Timboida. BT dubs.
They did say 4 hours, so.
Well, that is quite fast then. I would leave the decision up to you. Your group has proven wise so far in keeping near business but not getting overwhelmed by it. I would say that if we called them too early, we would lose the element of surprise, and from wherever this invasion comes, can then call in additional reinforcements to counteract that fact. However, calling them too late would mean the city would be lost, so it is a fine line that, if I'm honest, I'm not sure how we walk.
Okay. Well, I think more information will never hurt. So
Indeed.
we'll meet up here later on in the day.
That sounds like a plan.
So we'll say minutes.
It's in the Grand Bazaar, so 4th binding.
Okay.
Actually, 5th binding.
Should we go to the French?
Well, I was going to say, do we tell Titus? Also known as.
Titus Andromeda.
What is it
Uh,
like?
I know him somewhere.
The quirky character from Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Don. What?
No.
Also known as Don. I don't know. Sunlight dances through leaves?
Sounds like
That sounds right.
Thank you.
Oh, I was actually thinking of sending them a message. Like I could maybe write little notes and send Luna to, so that saves us a trip.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, if you could maybe just.
I can't remember what the holes are.
How about it?
I can't remember what binding the holes are.
The holes.
Third.
Holes?
The holes.
The holes. H-E-L-L-S.
3rd binding.
Okay. Shush. I know I can't pronounce things.
Interesting. Okay. Because I can't a fuck remember where that thing is. So if you can describe to Luna exactly where to go and who to give it to, maybe that'll be a bit easier.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it worth sending somebody a message like that? Not could be traced back to us, but like is, like physical paper trail vibes.
If they think it's incriminating, they can always just get rid of it.
Okay.
Question. In the city, is there a form of ravens or pigeons, carrier pigeons, means of sending messages via hearing?
Yes. There is an interesting species of gull that flies around the city that most people make use of for things such as that. There are various post offices throughout the city where you can commission these gulls, and they are generally seem to be more intelligent than average birds. They're not quite like falcon level, but they're a little bit above a pigeon, and people who are more.
Most birds are above a pigeon.
That's fair. Although they use pigeons for messages, so a step. above that. Those interested in natural history and things like that find it very interesting that this species of gull is endemic to this kind of area around the channel.
They like
Yeah.
local fauna.
Sorry?
They like local fauna,
Yeah.
basically. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's really cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah. the
It's
coast
a
around.
common knowledge, like people would just.
Yeah.
Okay.
You both would be familiar with any number of these places.
Another option.
Yeah. Rather that as opposed to.
Just in case you want to keep Luna with you as well.
Yeah, well, I think I'd rather that than Luna trying to bumble her way through the city.
Yeah.
And me knowing where she's going, you know.
Cool.
Cool.
Found one on route, I'm assuming. We can send messages
Yeah,
to anybody that
yeah,
we need to
cool.
trust.
That sounds good, yeah.
Cool. Are we ready
Yes,
for this?
sure.
I've got one stop, like on this binding.
Cool.
Yeah, I
So
do too.
it's okay.
Where do you need to go on this binding?
Ink stains on the tattoo shop.
Is it on the same binding? Okay.
It's on the right.
We can go there first. I'm so keen to take Otto into a tattoo shop.
Tattoo shop.
No reason to be stressed. Where does Luna come from? What creature is that?
She is a homunculus, so it's part of my artificer infusions.
Got it. Cool.
Just out of interest. Starts building dice.
And then we said we were going to the fraction there.
Yes, that's Grand Bazaar. Definitely want to go Grand Bazaar.
So right now my 2 infusions on the bag of holding and Luna.
Gotcha.
Cool. Yes, I have a list here.
Mm-hmm.
7th binding is Inkstain Soul, and wherever you want to go. 5th binding is Fractured Mirror and the Soul's Haven. 3rd binding is the Holes, just that we know where we can send the gull to. And then I also want to go to Mr. Coxley's house, which is on the 3rd binding also.
I mean, might as well do. Is it worthwhile telling your friend in person?
Probably.
And perhaps we do that last, and then we make our way the fuck out. Are we gonna?
Did you want to go say
I'm gonna
stuff to your...
technically gonna need to go and get Bear and the horses because we kind of did that afterwards, I think. After we had our chat, but that's on the way out.
Did you not get?
We got, but technically didn't because we went back to when we had our argument. We actually ended off heading off towards the foundry.
Wow. Interesting. Huh.
Oh yeah, so we backtracked a bit.
Oh.
It's okay, you might get 4 horses this time.
Did we? I'm sure.
No, I'm sure.
I'm sure it merged so that.
Yeah, we end because I distinctly remember ending our conversation. Actually, no, they're right.
We did keep
Okay.
going, but it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, bad non backtracked.
Sure.
Sure.
Alright, yeah.
It's just what Otto was thinking about within the conversation.
Big
Yeah.
should've.
Sure.
No, no problem.
Cool.
I distinctly remember trying not to cry. And then just zoning out and listening to what you guys were doing, in which case you went to finish the horses. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. 7th binding, your place first. Let's go.
Which side of the binding are we on?
The left.
To
You'll
the right.
cross
Is your
to the
place on
right.
the right or left?
Your place is on the left.
Then we can go there first. We can go to the right.
As we're walking, I'm gonna tell Luna to do a little like circle above us and come back down like every couple of minutes just to let me know if there is anything sus happening around us.
Okay.
If there's like any surges of people
Mm-hmm.
or any like violent machinations happening.
Sure.
Just so that we're aware of our surroundings.
Cool.
You know?
Yeah. Go ahead and make a perception check on behalf of Luna.
Ouch. Oh, she sucks.
Actually, she has got nice. She's got expertise in perception. +6. Skills perception +0 plus proficiency bonus ×2.
Oh, it does say that.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's the proficiency bonus?
+3, so it's +6.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
+6, that's
I've
amazing.
been doing that wrong this whole time.
Yeah, wait, so
That means she also has a
Stuff as well.
she
So,
also has a
oh, stealth
Passive
+2.
16 passive perception. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus, that's incredible.
That's insane.
Jeez.
Same
Yeah.
passive perception as a moth.
That's amazing.
Woo! A robotic moth.
Yeah, I was reading this wrong the whole time. So that's Wiz, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
oh, so it's +6, so 8.
First roll of the session still 14, not too bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Cool. I'll keep it in mind.
Okay.
By all means, please do.
Facing in that
I've already
direction.
eaten a whole entire
Trying to look casual, but not casual at all.
I respect that.
Bursting through the doors. Grandma! Grandma! They're coming! Actually, no, you wouldn't say they're coming. You would say it's coming.
What? You can see she's there. In her arms, she has a swaddled lamb.
Is he a
Oh,
big
now
kid?
Otto, you're in for a while. The city better be like in danger or something if you're gonna come in yelling like this.
Yes, invasion!
Funny you say that, man.
Hi! We haven't met before.
The only person that's not.
Correct.
I travel with your grandson?
Mm-hmm. And?
Nice to meet you.
Sure.
Okay, wonderful.
That's how she is.
Okay.
What? Trying to
The
roll her back to
city,
sleep.
the merchant lords have left the city,
Mhm.
and we know that they were planning an invasion of some kind. And Otto wants to make sure that you are safe or that you can leave the city during the invasion so that you do not get hurt. Obviously, I have no clue what your physical fighting prowess is, so by all means, this could be of no significance to you.
Right.
Long story short, man, what she's trying to say is that the city is going to be coming under siege,
Yes.
and it might be very dangerous. So, Otto is here just to make sure if you do want to leave, you can. If you'd like to leave with us, that's a possibility. If you need money to get out, that's a possibility as well. But all the above.
Make a persuasion roll, either of you, with advantage.
What's my persuasion? +5.
It's really cool. What do you do?
Mushroom dice.
With advantage.
16, 21.
Very nice. Says, well, I appreciate that you are with them, at the very least, to speak a bit more eloquently than what I tend to do. I love the boy, but is still learning the language. But that is a lot to hear. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, though. I appreciate your concern. It is unwarranted. I have travelled with my eclectic flock, so to speak, many a time. And though this is my home, I live light and can be out of the city by nightfall. I will begin arranging things. And at the very least, it does not hurt to take a precaution. And I'm sure the animals will enjoy some time in the wilderness out of here. I think that should be fine. Otto, if you need to find me, I will take them outside the city and spend a week in the surrounding wilderness there, at which time I'll attempt to return to the city and back here, depending on its state. However, if it is obviously dangerous, I will leave and make my way through the countryside. If you plan to stay and fight, best of luck to you, and know that I'll be thinking and praying of you, and proud of you for doing so. Your strength is a magnificent gift, and it has been a privilege of mine to make use of it whilst you have lived with me. Very well. Unless you'd like to stand here and help me pack up, I have things to do. Thanks.
Before she heads off,
Sure.
Arthur's gonna get down on his knees, his hands on her feet, and just bow deeply and just say, "Thank you, Grandma. You take good care of them."
No.
Cute.
It's been a pleasure. I sincerely hoped that we run into each other again. Right, I'm off. Hands the baby lamb to you. Before you know what to do, you've got a lamb in your hands, and she's off throughout the house, whistling and making various calls.
Please
and
take
you
it
can
from
hear
me. I'm more
animals.
inclined to eat it than look after it. Thank you.
Arthur is busy rummaging through his little section of the house at the moment, shoving everything into a sack.
Put it on the floor.
You can carry a stone duck without a lamb.
It's a living thing. It's a stone duck.
Make an animal handling check.
See, it would be very much more inclined to eat it than look after it.
Yeah.
5.
It starts bleating ever louder.
Yeah.
Just on the floor.
Can I just... You know how when dogs bark, you just grab their snout and just close it? Can I just do that?
Zea, stop
Why?
that. I'm just gonna put it down and just bonk it out the way.
Yeah, you see it starts bleating and like there's some panic in its eye, and it like starts getting up out of the swaddle and tries to like walk, and then it falls over. You see it's missing its back 2 legs, and is now just on the floor trying to like crawl away a little bit, just bleating painfully. And then Zea goes book.
Awful.
Okay, is it like a pile of hay or something around?
You'd have seen one as you came in, but not in the room that you guys are currently in.
Alright, I'm gonna pick it up and like take it outside where the animals sleep
Okay.
and set it there.
Sure. It seems to calm down somewhat once you leave it in a soft bed.
Once it's away from Zea, yeah.
Okay, fine then.
Animals knows. Animals know.
Okay, cool.
I'm happy. I'm gonna grab you. Seem like a full Christmas sack full of presents situation, but just constantly rattles and shakes as he's moving. It sounds mostly like bones.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say pots and pans.
No. The other one over his other shoulder, the one with like a Builder's Warehouse label on it.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm going to just walk up to him and be like, that bag, I'm going to gesture to the one that sounds like bones. Is that the rest of bones?
Yes, and other friends.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Hey, don't touch my bones.
Okay. Very bones.
I'm gonna say it in Dwarvish.
Oh.
Don't touch my bones.
Well,
Don't touch like his bones.
Don't touch my bones.
Don't touch like his bones.
Touch.
Oh my gosh. The temptation to say, but she'll touch yours is very strong. I know.
What Like is saying is if they're ever sick and like feverish, do not brush their teeth for them. That's
Yes.
what Like is trying to say.
Hey.
Oh, your bones.
Hey.
Is that your bones?
Glad we agree with each other.
But you-
Don't do nothing to your butt.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
It's alright.
And you leave quickly before Esmer finds what you've done with her lamb.
Yes.
Um,
Wait, but the blanket was on the floor?
Yeah,
Can I just put it over the lamb as we leave?
sure.
Okay, just so that there's no evidence inside that we...
Are you just putting it on the lamb or trying to like swallow it?
No, just drape. Yeah.
starts making death saving throws.
And the lamb suffocates.
No, it's like I don't know how to.
No, don't worry. I did roll a 9 though, for that matter. Anyways, where to next? As you've walked, Luna has relayed information to you that nothing seems obviously amiss. If anything, it's a little bit calmer. You guys are walking through fairly low binding. And yeah, it seems the streets seem appropriately empty, but it's more of just an empty emptiness than a threatening emptiness. That's the sense that Luna gets for the time being, at least.
Well,
That's a good point.
we did discuss that maybe they're keeping troops in their houses on the first binding, which I was like, oh, let's go check out. And I was like, that's a stupid idea.
Which, just as a DM, does not mean don't do that.
No.
It's kind of isn't it? You had no plan there.
Is there anything else that you guys want to do? Or can we head to the homestead?
No, we had. Well, what?
I feel like we should do what we need to do on this binding and then go to fifth binding. Fifth binding? Fourth binding?
Fifth binding.
Fifth binding.
While we go into the tattoo thingy, walk and talk. I mean, besides what else can we do to get information? You know, that it won't put us in harm's way. I'll say what I just said.
We could always pop in at the taverns, see what rumors there are. For the
I guess.
Early rumors.
Yeah. I mean, when in doubt, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Does Mr. Croxley have any any ties with like merchant lord people that could know what the vibe is?
He's a creepy old man and no one likes him. And he's
But he's an aristocrat, right?
Yeah,
aristocrat.
kind of.
Aristocrat.
Simpson's ghost puts in a temporary time.
What's your fanciest friend?
I don't know. I know I
Make
chatted
up
to
our
someone.
story right now.
I know I chatted to someone at the ball, but I can't remember who it was.
Okay, for later.
Not the Fountain of Sorrows. Just too far back.
Oh, I feel the need to mention
Yes.
the Fountain of Sorrows. People heard screaming from it because it was the abomination guy torturing and making people underneath. And that's why the fountain reverberated and everyone thought it was cursed. So you guys took
You
care of
fixed
that.
that?
So just
Aww, I really like
just
that
a bit of
episode.
metagaming knowledge, but yeah, that's
Why?
I was
Why?
thinking about
I
it
never
'cause
seen
it's
that.
based right on the fountain.
No, that's pretty
Oh.
cool. That's pretty cool.
I need to go to Django's Games.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
okay.
I forgot about
That's
that.
always cool. But
That's
it makes sense.
that guy that stole our money.
He stole like
Yes.
5 gold from you guys.
Forget him.
Yes, I need to go chat to him.
I'm just thinking we fixed an entire residential area.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, all of the property values are so fun.
Yeah.
Gentrification.
The
Those poor fucks.
He stopped a serial mutilator, but at what cost?
The realities of D&D. Property management.
Damn it, I didn't want the game to be this realistic.
Property marketers.
we're not an adventuring party, we're realtors.
See, what's actually happened is that's opened up a spot for the lair agents, the real estate agent, but for evil lairs, who's, as you guys speak, showing this lair to a new serial killer, trying it out for him so that a new one can immediately move in.
That would be pretty cool.
Is it Zea? Is it Zea?
Yes. So, Inkstain's sold, and we go to the Grand Bazaar.
Yep.
In Charlotte's Palace.
Let's go.
I guess we'd be catching a carriage, and I'd just
Sure.
signet ring.
Yeah, save some time.
Eat.
Nice.
What a squeeze.
Hunter, hurry up.
It's the first time we've ever been in
What
one.
people's names were. I know it was Yulo, and then but that was in our WhatsApp
Revenue,
chat.
Classic.
Classic.
IRL and the game, yeah.
You know Revenue and I can't remember.
That's fine.
I will look them now. but-
Cool. At any rate, the names of the people there, my notes on that were in our WhatsApp chat, and then my phone died or whatever, so I don't have that chat.
I wrote all of our stuff down on Google Docs.
Nice. But yeah, you head to the tattoo parlor,
Fashion.
Bash,
You know Revenue and Fashion.
and enter in. Yulo, the is he gnomish or half? Same thing.
Racism.
Racism at its finest.
I think it was.
Not all small people are the same, Elijah.
Beg to differ.
Are you gonna take that
He was gnomish.
Omnipresent voice.
Zea.
Gnome. He's
Yeah,
a gnome.
called it.
Mhm.
Zea.
Most humans.
What are you doing back here?
Huh. So my immediate thought is, have my designs been doing well? But no, I'm not here for that.
Right. Make an insight check.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, 14.
You can, as you mentioned that, he's like, you can tell just from his reaction, which wasn't that exact facial expression, but your designs have been doing very well since you last came here. Is the sense you get.
Okay.
But he's like, I'm not going to tell you that.
I'm very much trying to hug I just focus. Not
Oh, is
effective.
it Jenny? Is that the vibe?
Well, he does run the tattoo part of the tattoo design.
He's kind of just like, you come in here and you hand these designs and you show up every 3 weeks.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. I'm here to give you guys money to relocate from the city for a little bit. Which,
Why?
but
We have steady business here.
political reasonings. How
You,
much do I tell? Yes.
a politician. Right, okay.
Really much of that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Shit.
how many of my designs have you guys tattooed as of late?
Quite a few. There's been a few each day. People seem to like them.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks. Well, honestly, you can go down a hole. And I'm going to just continue speaking to Revni and Fashion, like, I have money to give you guys if you wanted to get on the city for a little bit. Some shit is going down, and I would prefer it if you guys were safe.
I'll lean over to Otto and say in Polish, I love when Zea negotiates with people. It always goes so badly.
This is a negotiation.
Make a persuasion.
Okay, 10.
Zea,
Yeah.
you're a talented artist.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what. Is this like a prank? Is
No.
this a bet you're on?
No.
I mean, we have jobs here. There's nowhere
Yes,
for us
I
to
know.
go outside
I do
the
not
city.
want you to die.
Why would we die?
Because there is an invasion happening. The merchant lords have left the city. We went to a stupid party a while back. Heard them talking about invading the city. I know
Nice.
this is stupid.
Okay. I actually have people to tattoo and work to do. If you would not mind leaving for now, if you want to come back and do some work, that's fine. Always welcome. Blah blah blah. But I think it's pretty clear. You went to a party. You did some things that I don't need you to
How
tell
much
us
money
about.
have you made off of my designs?
You want to persuade or intimidate?
I don't care. Let's see.
What's
Could you make a quick insight check as well?
It's the
Just to
same.
pick up if this is an argument or if they're actually just chatting.
Sure. Insight check.
So confronting.
Okay, I'm gonna try an intimidation. It's the same modifier.
All right.
It's a 19.
That's an 8.
Oui.
Total.
Yeah.
That is is none of your concern. If you come here more than once a month, then sure, maybe we can talk about that. But for now, I have a business to run. Thank you for your concern. If you take any more, I don't know what you were doing, and come to any revelations, feel free to bring some evidence or
Like,
something.
do we still have that fish?
Well,
We do.
Can I throw it at him, please?
Would you like to?
Yes.
Sure.
I can't remember what the fish does. What does the fish do?
That
Makes people like fucking
Trip.
act the nice hallucination.
Mhm.
Oh my
I'll
God,
give you the
no,
fish.
no,
Can
no.
I try something first?
Yes, please do.
After, can you like lift me up a little bit, please?
Okay.
Hey, what are you putting in your hand?
He's a gnome. You know he's a gnome?
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
probably sitting on like a desk or something.
now he's standing, he's trying to usher.
Oh, even better. Even better.
Oh, yeah, like some.
There we go. Elliot.
Like his head is almost touching the
Do you want to die? Do you want to die? Do you want to die? Do you want to die?
No,
Yes or
of
no?
course not.
Exactly. Then you need to get the fuck out of the city. Stop fucking around. Listen to your friend. You will die if
Friend
you
is
stay
a
here.
strong word.
Fuck.
Do you want to die?
No.
Then fucking get the fuck out of here.
Make an intimidation check. I'll give you advantage.
Question. Which one is that on this side? The tattoo down this side?
Reveille has all of the tattoos.
One of them has tattoos covering up scars
Yeah,
from
that's Reveille.
the cult they were in, and then Vasha has kind of like circlets and stuff of magical seeming glyphs that
Yeah.
Finton knew were not actually magical.
I think Reverie looks how old?
They both look to be kind of mid-20s-ish.
Mm.
Human?
Yeah.
Just psychically, as I'm holding up, I'm just gonna look over towards her and just like, hey.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Excuse you.
That's fine.
12.
With advantage.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, unlucky.
For some reason my intimidation is not that great.
Damn.
He says, look, I am aware I'm in a rougher part of the city. I come to work every day and know that I might get knifed on the street. I also deal with crazies and drunkards and addicts more often than you care to admit. So, look, if you are being genuine and trying to help people, I can respect that. But, look, we're not unlucky people. This is, for each of the three of us, all we have. If we left this, we would starve outside the city.
And if I could give you 290 gold each, would that change your attitude?
Listen, coming from her.
Yeah, I mean,
You know how much I like my gold.
I do.
Exactly.
I guess, yeah, we can take a vacation. Or you could just not say crazy things and give us some evidence to believe you. I mean, obviously none of us want to die. But, I mean, just make another persuasion check and give you advantage.
My emotion does hate me today. 19.
19, very nice, he says.
What was that?
That's pretty good.
Thanks for a second. He says, I'll tell you what, call it 50 gold each, and that'll be enough for us to get out of the city for a month or so. I appreciate the offer, but you've made your point.
Okay, so
Just say yes.
can I finish my sentence?
Or is she still being held? Let's.
Oh yeah. He will be down on it, thank you.
Just clap on the back of
Alpha
my head.
doesn't hear. He is all alone. He's ugly.
I'm going to take out my coin purse, 50 gold each.
Nice.
Thank you very much. I don't know where you put that. Okay, yeah.
Trials of Thor. Otto won the.
What?
What? Won the Colosseum fight.
We win.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, Raven is just.
Zea won. The strength one.
Yeah. Surprisingly, actually.
Whoa.
And I got a cool bird.
You also didn't win the strength.
No, that's also
Otto
good.
ran more
Otto
times.
won the strength.
Confuse your enemies. You got
Well,
it.
it's
Yeah.
very impressive.
Yeah, she won the strength one.
Yes.
Okay, I wouldn't even have pegged you as someone to participate. The dice I just rolled was a 2. You'll see what that means. No, I'm kidding. Scare tactic.
Yeah, no, I did not win the strength one. You can put Micah on the floor.
I kind of like it up here.
I'm not.
It's a
I
different.
don't know you.
It's like, you know, when you show your dog all the things they don't see. They see lots of things.
Showing my dwarf artificer. A shower.
Yeah. You like being tall.
Yeah, kind of.
Alcohol derivatives.
Look at my dwarven bandit.
Okay, stay
Like you
safe.
said that actually, oh my god.
We'll do our best, yeah. Alright.
See you whenever if the city isn't destroyed.
Alright.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, we will be of the scenes of you. Yes.
Yes.
Who is this child?
He's not a child. I don't know how old he is. He's not a child.
Hey, how old are you?
No! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, out! Both of you just get out.
I'm watching you, child. Walk away, Otto.
Turn away so you can maintain eye contact for as long as possible.
The two people there, like, who are busy getting tattooed, are just like,
What?
as you leave, you see the three of them just kind of standing, like, flustered, looking at each other, which means, like, a couple hundred years.
She a couple hundred as well.
Funny joke.
Yeah. Like, you get the sense that they will probably leave for 50 gold. So, yeah.
No.
What's your name?
The finding. Grand Bazaar.
Yeah.
Towers.
Except for this
Carriage. Signet ring. Whoop whoop.
Awesome.
Um,
Yeah. Traveling through the city, you find the streets to be progressively busier as you head up into the safer bindings. It would probably be about 2 o'clock in the afternoon by the time you get there. So the Grand Bazaar is in full swing. People selling their wares. Many people out for lunch or otherwise just perusing. The Grand Bazaar is kind of like that one intersection in India that has no rush hour. It's just constantly busy.
What a good reference. Can I said what a good reference. Can I say something while we are in route?
Absolutely, yeah.
I'll get Luna to like flash her her butt as a light bulb moment to be like, if we want to get more information, you could always go check out a merchant lord's house now that they're not there. But not the one, a scary one with a fucking battalion of people in it.
Obviously.
But like a
How are we going to know that if they're
an
inside?
empty one that
Okay, so we
holds
don't
important
check out.
documents.
We don't check out the guy who we slapped with fish.
Yes, maybe that dude, because he was the sketchy dude. He was sketchy, right? Yeah.
Yes.
And he
but
was
he's-
creepy.
Wasn't he always just wearing his armor?
Yeah, he was like
Yeah.
always down to be weird.
Methanable, one that was talking to him that looked like he knew more what was going on was in the park.
Yeah. But he's.
Oh, that's kind of what I was talking
He's
about.
not a
Like,
merchant lord.
I was talking
No,
about
he
that.
Yes?
Wow. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, we
Whatever.
can go check out his house.
Question mark. Like, what did we do? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know. if
Breaking and
that's
entering sounds amazing.
Not smart enough to say otherwise. Also, now that we're like approaching the Grand Bazaar and you see this crowd of people, I'm just gonna like start undoing a little bit of my waistband. I'm gonna pull out a pouch. Hopefully you don't see where it comes from. I'm gonna hand it to you and just say, "Can you keep it in your bag, please?"
What?
It's my gold.
Oh, sure.
Don't smell it. I wear a loincloth. There's very few places to keep things.
I know. It makes it so much worse.
So just put it in yourself, man.
Put it in yourself. What?
That was terrible phrasing. Terrible phrasing. Wonderful for a session after a break. We love
don't
it.
know what else to say besides.
We get into a carriage accident.
Yeah. Something bad happened. Lightning struck one of us. Ooh.
If you want to quick recon to pick up bear and horses before you guys head to the other side of the city. But if you guys want to do that later, that's also chill.
Maybe we just let him last. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Alright, then making your way. A large portions of the Grand Bazaar is like no carriages because the streets are too busy. So you're dropped off. But then
Sauces?
Souls first.
Yes. Yes, please.
Aha, sauces.
Yes.
sure. After a short walk, you find yourself outside Soulshaven for the second time in the day. You do not see me there anymore.
Yeah. I'm like, do you guys wanna come with me?
Yes.
Sure. I love talking to people.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
The outside of this place smells like a bakery.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yes.
Oh yeah.
You see Otto's like doodling profusely from the side of his mouth.
Otto, can you do that thing with your shoulder, please?
Oh, he was about to like start posing the way up. Picks you up.
And yeah, I think Otto is like cartoon level when he walks in because there's just floating baked goods in like circles at the back. That's like
He's like
constantly
floating in the air.
like the Woolworths rotisserie chickens in the warmer thing. It's this but pastries and just in the air. But
Oh,
there's
another good reference.
magic things. Thank you. Making them warm and stuff. And it doesn't matter.
What?
That is what?
You referenced Woolworths. We don't
Oh,
remember
damn it.
Woolworths.
Oh man,
I thought it was
Lauren
a great
didn't get my
reference.
reference.
I thought it was
the
a
person
great
it was specifically for.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
It's still make fun of Lauren Day. It's not make fun of Elijah Day. Yeah, I'll walk in. Obviously, wait in line.
Yeah.
I'm assuming there is a line.
Yeah.
I'm assuming there is always a line. Yeah.
We have to win this line.
It's not a terribly long
Yes.
line. There's about 3 people in front of you, and it's a bakery. Things don't take too long unless they're placing special orders and whatnot. Which
Can
occasionally
you
people do.
order the same thing that you ordered from me the first time we were here?
Yes.
Not a cupcake. A bread. A plain one.
A plain bread.
Well, yeah.
Do you want sourdough? Olive bread?
That exists.
She has not yet. I'm pretty sure it does. It's a bakery.
Anything stone ground.
Otto says, yes, there are stones in ground.
Yeah. I assume I would get to the front at some time.
Spend the rest of the campaign, yeah.
It's perfect.
Some costs time stop. Again and again and again and again. Yeah. No.
Get to the front.
Mm-hmm.
I will order bread,
Sure.
preferably stone ground.
Yeah.
Otto, what do you want?
Yes.
Okay, one of everything, please.
This again.
Yep.
Alright. Well, yeah, sure.
In takeaway bags, please. In
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Can't stay here and eat.
How are you doing? This morning seemed quite rough for you. I just want to check in.
Good. I am.
But the friendly person.
Sorry, he's really ignorant.
That's okay.
I'm doing good now. I wasn't.
All right.
I'm doing good now, though.
I'm glad to hear that.
I am here on serious business.
All right.
I know that you love your bakery and you obviously would not leave it. But there is going to be, like, I'm very hushed tones saying this to her,
Sure.
just to not cause a panic, I guess, although the majority of people would be like, there is an invasion coming, and I'm not joking or playing a prank or lying to you. The merchant lords have left the city. We heard them talking about a invasion. I don't know how long ago, maybe months. And we are pretty sure it's going to happen around this time. And having them leave the city is quite suspicious.
It is.
So I am here to give you money to leave the city.
All right.
If you do stay, I hope that you find them somewhere safe to stay.
All right.
And if you do leave and come back, whenever, I hope that you can find business somewhere else or pick up business here again.
All right.
I mean, knowing your stuff is amazing, so I'm sure that won't be a problem. But yeah, I am trying to get all of my loved ones out of the city, and I would hate for something to happen to you. So yeah, I'm going to take out my coin purse and I'm going to slide over 100 golden
She's gonna say, hold on. That's quite all right. Thank you. I'm afraid I don't know if I can leave the city, but rest assured, I will be okay. Although your warning may well have saved me, I appreciate that. 1 second. You're not sure what she does, but all of a sudden the three of you are standing outside of Syl's shop. Where it was is now a clay wall, and all memory of the shop vanishes from each of your minds. You can see each of the people that were inside there standing outside as well, and all kind of just looking around like quite confused, like they forgot where they were for a second. And then you see Syl appear out of nowhere, and she says, right, yeah, sorry about that. Sure. She comes and she taps each of you on the forehead, and then you can see the shop again, and the memories flood back. And she says, right, come inside. We can have a proper chat.
What the fuck?
Yes, I'm sorry. It can be a bit disconcerting. You understand, of course. I couldn't warn you because it takes the memories away. But rest assured, all is well.
Totally
and
fine.
I don't think that I will be discovered here. But
So that was very attractive.
Thank you. Glad to hear it. Yes, it would be rather difficult for anyone to find me should I not want them to. So sure, there may still be a risk in me staying here, but it will definitely be less of a risk than me out in the wilderness alone. So thank you. But since you've told me I've been able to do this, there are other preparations that I can make. And just, like I said, if you guys need a haven, and she smiles, you can tell she's very proud of that. Of course, this will be open to you. and any you wish to bring in here, as long as they're trustworthy to you. You have my trust, and my bakery is yours should you need it. It starts floating a baked good to each of you, which is somehow the perfect thing that you felt like in that moment. To each of you, whatever that may be.
So do you like stones?
In what capacity?
I don't know, it's just like in general. Like they're pretty cool, right?
They are quite cool. My favorite is the stones in a running river and how they get smoothed over time by the river.
With a turn, we'd be like, oh my god.
What is fully
I'm just standing there, just table, like.
What is fully engorged and like it was once there, it is no longer there.
Right.
It's just like bits of flakes on his fingers still, and he's just licking them one by one. And he says, "You put butter and pastry, yes?
It's one of the ingredients, indeed.
And sugar and flour.
Yes.
Very good, very nice.
Yeah.
You cook like this all the time.
It's my livelihood. Indeed, I do.
Are you butterfly?
Oh, I am part butterfly, a little bit. But no, I am much cooler than a butterfly.
Also, I've always loved all of her pastries. They're all so delicious.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to resist. I'm going to just add
We come back again, and you show me how to make, yes?
I'd be happy to teach you a thing or two. I'm not sure if the magic I use you'll be able to access, but I can definitely show you some of the less magical goods that I bake.
Okay. It is date.
If that's what you want to call it, then
No, he doesn't mean that in like a dating sense. He just means it is an event that is going to happen.
right, sure, yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Okay.
He thinks love making is fighting. It causes so many arguments.
What? Huh?
Like an exhausted penis.
What? Love making?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sex. He thinks.
What? Huh?
Fucking Faye, man.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
Yes. No.
Why did she say no?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Okay.
Thank you.
In Dwarvish, I'm going to say, God, I shouldn't speak Dwarvish. I'm going to say, your utter, she's beautiful, eh?
Yes, she is.
I'm going to
She
lean
makes
over and
good.
say in Dwarvish, don't you fucking dare.
Fuck. Does anyone speak Dwarvish on this fucking place?
I speak all. No, I don't speak all of the languages. I speak 4 of them.
Fuck, man.
5. Woo.
That's bullshit.
See, just remembered another language that they speak around.
I haven't spoken halfling in such a long time because he died.
He didn't speak it once while he was alive.
No, it's fine.
Oh,
He didn't speak it once while he was
that's
alive.
also true.
It's emotionally redundant language. But then again, all of them are until they're not. So,
Yeah.
That's
Wow, that's so deep.
yeah.
okay. Wait, where to next?
Thank you. So,
So it was really good to see you again.
What? What?
please stay safe. Yes.
Well,
Yeah, please stay
you,
safe.
you as well.
One more pastry, please.
Oh, absolutely. Take as many as you like. I just kind of erased my customer base, and these, despite my magics, oh no, that's okay, will go off before they're eaten. So, as if you are what stands between the city and destruction, then by all means.
He's got like 4 in his mouth. His arms covered in them.
Yep.
I feel like
So
Zea's
far,
doing
he
the
was like-
same thing, but like a look of like deep regret. I'm like, oh fuck, if this invasion doesn't happen, I'm going to be so screwed.
Everyone in the city, nothing happened.
That was funny. I mean, hectic, super funny.
can pixies cast dancing lights once per day? Isn't it a cantrip?
Yes.
That is kind of confusing.
It's weird. They can do druidcraft at will, but a cantrip. Oh, never mind. Not important.
Pixies are really cool.
I don't know.
You can be small
They
or
can cast
medium.
polymorph. They can cast confusion. It's a 4th level spell.
That's amazing.
Phantasmal force.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, I need this.
Yeah, don't mess with pixies, apparently.
And that's just a regular pixie that has 1 hit point. Syl does not have 1 hit point. They're very squishy with their pixie, but I'm not giving them. Anyways. Well,
Leave with lots of
having
pastries.
taken as many pastries as you can stomach, fit in your mouth, and carry in your bags,
I don't have the one.
sure. You make your way back out into the street. You guys can see, once you leave, looking back, you can see Syl's shop, but kind of overlaid on it is a semi-translucent illusion of the clay wall with some natural hewn rocks and stuff covering the tables and chairs that sit outside and the awning above. The people outside seem to have dispersed, going on their day, and no one gives you a second glance.
We just walked down a wall.
I think you two both have a 16 passive perception. You see a couple of people do
And
eye
Luna.
you, and Luna. A couple people do eye you, but then you see their eyes kind of glaze over for a second, and then they just keep walking,
Well, amazing.
giving no indication that they've seen you.
Wow.
Mm.
Yo, questions here.
Yes.
When did Soul get so fucking hot?
Apparently today.
Damn,
Mm-hmm.
she's a baddie. Who bakes?
Can you please go to the fractured mirror?
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying for the fractured mirror, by the way.
Oh, we were talking
Oh
about
no, we do.
We do know.
something
we do.
refracted.
Yeah, we do.
A
Rainbow
rainbow
refracted.
refracted.
It's either the rainbow refracted or a rainbow refracted.
No, I remember the rainbow refracted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we were locked outside, and then Finland was like, "Oh yeah, it's hi." I was like, "What's this?"
Mm-hmm.
I have written in caps, taking 2 lines, candy shop. Oh my gosh. Because apparently I have that much gold.
What? I don't even know where a candy shop would be.
That's because it's like a kid in a candy shop. It's
Oh,
saying.
okay, I get you.
I thought I was the one who was bad with saying.
No, I was pretty there as well. It's like, there's a candy shop? We need to visit that place.
I was like, imagine why have you not told us this before?
I mean, there are candy shops, but
She's all the table.
all right.
Candies. Might be sweet.
Hell yeah.
Well, you head into the charlatan's palace. The wind chimes puffing out their usual illusory smoke. The brawny elven bouncer nodding each of you in as you go. You see to your left Oman's Omens, where you picked up the Cleaver Carnage, which let me know if you're attuned to that, because it is an attunement.
Currently I'm not.
Cool. And yeah, to your right is Django's Games. Towards the end, on the right is the Perfumed Rose, and to the left the Trickster's Tonic. And there's several blank spaces, but one of which you know to at least last you were here hold the illusory shop, the Fractured Mirror.
I will turn to Liza and Otter, and I'm going to go to Django's. I have some discussing to do.
Okay, with the weirdo.
She's not a weirdo, but
Okay.
yes.
You're going to... What? We're going to Django's to do the discussions?
I am. You guys can tag along if you want.
I don't want to go. That guy's weird.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind. Go to the
Just-
mirror.
What Otto is picturing in your head is you're going to go and poop with someone. He heard disgusting, not discussions.
Ah,
Classic.
interesting. Okay, wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Great to know.
No.
Just meet us in the mirror. Cool.
And white was big leaf, not small leaf.
Wise words. Wise words. Take them on.
Small leaf make huge. Okay.
Jaggers games.
Sure.
Please.
Yeah, you walk in through the kind of fabric curtains that make up this enclosure and find the, I mean, I wouldn't say familiar, but you recognize all the colourful cushions on the wall, the shawls, the tapestries, the fabrics all around. Django, Django is, as you walk in, on one of said cushions and is currently just strumming a lyre and faintly humming to himself in his familiar kind of mess of shawls and colours and fabrics and cloth and jingling bits, light blue tinted skin, looks up at you and says, welcome back to my games. Are you here for pleasure or business?
Sadly, business.
I see.
What? I have come to chat to you. I don't know how involved you are in rumors, but I will pay for any interesting rumors that you've heard.
I see.
I know that the merchant lords have left the city,
Mhm.
and there's been an increase in violence as of date,
Right.
which you could be hearing for the first time. I don't know. But if you do have any useful information, that would be great.
I see.
And yeah, my friends are very salty that you. Well, okay, Leica's very salty that you stole her money.
Feel
Yeah.
a shiver down my spine.
Well, by all means, let me make it up to you. And you watch as he gives a flourish of his hand, and a pile of gold just appears on the stage next to him. Truly, I have no need for it. Help yourself. That being said, how did you enjoy the rest of the ball? I do believe that was you that I ran into, was it not?
Yeah. It was nice. We slapped someone with a fish. Actually, lightly tapped them on the forehead, which was incredibly funny, and then proceeded to drug them. That was also pretty cool. What else did we do? We learned some interesting information that might be pertinent to you, depending on if you actually live in the city or not, or can get out of the city reliably.
I am afraid I do live in the city and cannot get out of it reliably. Tell me, how interested are you and your group of friends in capers, escapades and such?
I'm very interested. I think my friends would be too.
I see.
Not currently, but eventually. We are planning on going to the Golden Shores after we leave the city.
Intriguing. It is a land fraught with danger and adventure alike.
Indeed. They want to get a ship there, and I'm like, not a good idea.
I see. Well, if I can pose a game to you, perhaps. One of the nobles, a woman by the name of Emerus Willow, who happens to own this place.
Yeah. She does not know that you. No. Ooh, one person. Sorry.
She has on her fingers 10 rings. Retrieve for me each of those 10 rings, and I shall give you a ship if indeed that is what you seek.
Okay. I feel like Zia would just be shaking at the thievery. Deal. I haven't stolen something in so long.
Well then, I'm glad to have given you an entertaining game.
Very much
It is
so.
what I do after all.
It is. I'm going to like just poke at the pile of gold just to see if it's an illusion or not.
It's there.
Is this all from people who lose your games?
Well, that is another question entirely.
Yes, it is. It is a completely different question that I've asked.
I'm aware. So far, the score is 4-0. I hope you realize. You have given me a large sum of information,
Yeah, I know.
for which I've relinquished none. So,
That's
in this
fine.
particular game, I am the victor so far.
Fine.
Very well then.
I really like you.
I'm
You
glad
are.
to hear it.
I can't play for conniving or mischievous.
I would take both to be a compliment.
Amorous Willow, her rings.
It is a pleasure to run into someone who's not just here for a show and a laugh. I find far too few come through these tents, and it is a shame.
Come to my and slap the shit out of this guy.
Do you know where Miss Willow is?
Come now.
I'm trying my luck.
And I can respect that, but you'll need to try a bit harder than that, I'm afraid. This game would be too easy for you if I gave you everything you needed.
Okay. I will be back,
Very well.
hopefully with 10 rings for you. Goodbye, Mr. Jagger. I'm going to do like a little bow. I'm going to leave.
Farewell.
I'm going to leave all of the gold. Even though, like... Okay, I don't trust him that much.
Okay.
Probably really stupid as well, that's fine.
For reference, it was 500 gold, just if that changes anything. Which you'll be able to see and estimate.
Do you have a coin?
I'm not saying do whatever, obviously.
Your
Just that it wasn't like 10 gold. It was like a substantial sum.
you the coin?
Oh, the actual thing.
Yes.
I was like,
I was so
I don't
confused.
know how to flip coins.
you don't know how to flip a coin.
I'm terrible at
Flip the
flipping
coin.
coins. No.
Literally just flip the coin.
No.
That didn't work.
Another
Yeah,
one.
you can't roll them like dice, unfortunately.
Does that help?
No.
Did it land outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, I landed against the thing like this.
No.
I'm trying to roll it.
I'm not rolling it, I'm flipping it.
No, but not the way that people generally do.
Whatever. It's a huge metal coin.
I don't think you have the qualifications to critique his.
Yeah, that's true.
After you
yeah.
asked him to do it. You nerd.
Fuck.
You know, you don't have to go by a random coin flip.
No, I know. It's 500 gold.
I fucking have no idea.
What they call special on it.
Probably.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna make the
Yes.
decision
No,
for
I'm
you.
leaving. I'm leaving.
Where are we going?
Huh?
Where are we at this
To
point?
the
I'm just
thing.
gonna like strum as an iron and have floated into a coin purse. It's complete.
Why don't you go back?
Oh fuck. Let's go. Terribly or wonderfully. Very sure.
So, while Zea's having their own discussions.
Where are we going? Otto, go to that spot there. I'll point to where I think the fractal mirror is.
But there's nothing there.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I will say.
I'm not telling you.
Why?
You didn't have it in your notes!
Yeah, well,
Clearly you're not looking hard enough.
Just start yelling out random stuff.
I will say the rainbow refractor.
See, that wasn't so difficult.
You see a door swing open.
I'll randomly say "fuck you, Zea," and then I'll motion Otto to go inside.
You see nothing.
Just walk forward.
Okay. Yeah.
Otto,
Just gonna slowly.
yeah,
like.
walks forward and you see him on the other side of the door.
Oh, I'll say in Dwarvish.
Not with me.
I'll
Parents not.
I'll say in Dwarvish to back up a couple steps and then say it again. Say what I just said.
I just said
Yeah, say the rainbow refractor.
the rainbows of refractions.
Say it exactly how I said it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Repeat after me. The
The
rainbow.
rainbows.
No. Do it again. The rainbow
Rainbow.
refracted. Refracted.
Refract.
Did. Yeah, the rainbow refracted.
The rainbows of refraction.
Shit. I've danced this for 5 more minutes.
The entire time.
It's gonna come out and just find you to. We'll see. We'll see.
I just love the idea of the person inside standing, the door's open, it's like, what's going on?
Happy to answer the come. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
You walk out of Django's and find them Lyca trying to get Otto to say this
Is
phrase.
the door just opening and closing? Like every time Micah says it right, it closes every time Otto says it wrong.
You can't
Oh,
see
yeah,
it.
that's true. Damn. I'm
The
The
rainbow
rainbow
yes.
refracted.
The rainbow refracted.
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 Refracted. Refracted.
Just one.
I
Refracted.
really want to just grab
Just
him by
one.
the hand and just pull him through the door. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I am on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Ah.
Are
But I've
you
said it.
gonna let yourself get pulled by Zea? Or
I guess so. I do not understand what is going on at this point.
sure. You grab Otto and lead him and you pull him back through the door and you flow through the door and he disappears from view.
Ah.
You see Zea disappear and then you are a few steps ahead of where you were. You
Oh my
saw Zea
God.
disappear but neither of you went through. You kind of clipped through the top of, so like you were half in the doorway and half not, but you just went through.
Hello, Otto, you need to get this right. I'll say it in Dwarvish. You need to say the rainbow refracted.
Oh, the rainbow refracted.
Yeah.
You see, and what you see when you walk in is much darker than the last time you came.
Oh shit.
Not in. Whereas last time it was an infinite kind of ocean that you stood on. Well, at first you were infinitely in the sky.
Yes, then
in
you
the
fell.
middle of the sky, and then he rose it to you, so it looked like you were standing on water. Here you immediately enter into a grassy clearing with trees around you, but there's something odd about the trees, and after a few seconds you realize they're all at wrong angles for trees to grow. They stick up, some of them straight-ish, but kind of cross each other, some trees going through other trees, and as you look you find that the trees don't stop, they keep going, and you can keep seeing through the gaps between them more trees at other strange angles connecting through each other. There's no source of light you see, and yet you get the sense that you can see down an infinite fractal pattern of these trees, The roof above you, or lack of roof, is also kind of trees all above. It's just an infinite, if you look through a kaleidoscope of trees and parts of trees extending into infinity each way you look, and you find yourself almost in a trance-like state as you keep trying to look further and further down, like how when you look at two mirrors facing each other. But like the first time that the two of you are in here, no figure presents themselves immediately, but that is the scene before you.
Hands off my shoulder. I just want high alert. What the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
It's the second time today. You will not get me again.
I'm going to call out for Falazar.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote down his name.
Nice.
And his second name is Joaquin.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote that down.
Mm-hmm.
Look at me taking notes. I wasn't supposed to hear. I jammed you. That came out wrong.
That was perfectly in character.
That wasn't supposed to be. Yeah, I will call out to Panaza.
Mm-hmm.
And I will tell him that we are here to browse his wares once again.
Mm-hmm. Anything from Leica?
I'll say Zena.
Just word for word.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like a half second after, so.
Yeah.
Until we'll repeat you in broken
You hear a voice first that says, well, say my name 3 times, I suppose I must show up. And you see swirling, a similar shape to last time, but where last time it was multicolored shards of prismatic crystals, now is a swirling form made out of leaves.
Wow.
All different colours and of different forms, so very much ranging from greys and greens to reds and oranges and yellows, but a similar humanoid form that kind of, but without legs, kind of tapers off to an incorporeal point-ish, stands, hovers before you and says, I recognize 2 of your number. You are a new face to me. Welcome to the Fractured Mirror. I, your humble host, sell wares of the highest caliber to those interested in things that aren't quite what they seem.
Yes. Where are your legs?
A magician never reveals his secrets, and I never reveal my legs. It's a trick of the trade.
He starts laughing. You tell a funny joke. I like it.
Well, very well. You said you wanted to browse my wares, and he will turn around and the incorporeal arm will gesture, and several of the trees will shunt open, and in them kind of you see that the tree is hollow, and in hovering each of them is a different item.
Cool.
And he says, well, I have my wares are for the most part unchanged since you were last here about a week and a half ago. With a shop like mine, there's not a particularly high turnover rate of inventory. These things take very long to make, and due to the secretive nature of my shop, sometimes even longer to be purchased. However, I have a hat of disguise. I've got an amulet of single disguise. I have the patch of disguise, one of which you purchased upon last time, as well as more weapon charms, which you also purchased. I have the omniscient lenses, one of my finer creations, which let you see through illusions and have true sight up to 10 feet, as well as advantage on investigation checks to things within that distance. sells a phantom saddle, which allows you to summon a spectral steed, the Forget-Me-Maker. And he says, but these you may be more interested in. 2 new creations I have. The first, I'm not set on the name, but I'm going with the Tunic of Unfocus at the moment. And he shows you a tree kind of shifts forward on the ground and opens itself. And you can see a long kind of satin, kind of royal purple tunic with gold trim around the lapel and around the cuffs at the bottom of it. And he says, yes, this is my first foray into, I suppose you could say, defensive wear. And this will make it a lot harder for enemies to strike you. And so mechanically what this is +1 leather armor, which lets you cast Blur on yourself 3 times per day without requiring concentration, which means for a minute all melee attacks have disadvantage against you.
That's awesome.
He also, I'm going to tell you this, I'm selling for 1,000 gold. He also has another tree shunts forward. Although he would also say the design of this particular tunic is amenable to whatever you would prefer it to appear as. Not at will, but on purchase tell me how you would like it to appear, and that is not a hard thing for me to modify once the enchantments are embedded. So if purple is not your colour, tell me what would be better suited if you're interested. Then another tree shunts forward and opens, revealing a wand about this long that is looks to be a collection of, from its base it has a helix of spinning wood that kind of comes together at a point at its end, and in the gaps between the helix is a kind of, depending on how the light catches it, green, blue crystal interwoven along the length of the wand. And he says, I'm calling this the Wand of Horrors. And this has some very interesting magical properties. So it acts as a +1 spellcasting focus, and once per day allows you to cast Confusion, although for this it counts as an illusion spell and not an enchantment, and cause fear once per day as well as being able to cast the minor image or minor illusion cantrip, I should say, at will. And he says, yes, this one I'm also selling for 1,000 gold. If there's any you are interested in, I'm your humble servant.
Not to be that person. But can you read everything again?
Yeah.
I like having notes, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So how much is the omniscient lenses?
2,000 gold.
Yeah, so I want to get all the prices written down too.
So there's a hat of disguise for 1,000 gold. There's an amulet of single disguise, which functions as a hat of disguise does, but it has one preset illusion, so it disguises itself to the same thing for 100 gold. Patches of disguise that grant you an 8-hour cast of disguise self at 75 gold. Weapon charms for 200 gold. The omniscient lenses were 2,000 gold. The phantom saddle was... Do you want me to go slow? Sure.
Charms? Were how much?
Weapon charms were 200 gold.
200. Okay. And the lenses were 2,000?
Yeah.
And then there's
the phantom saddle is 2,500. Last time you were here though I got it wrong. It just lets you cast Phantom Steed
Mhm.
for one person. It's not once per day because it lasts like an hour, so that
Yeah.
whatever. Then there's the Forget Me makeup, which is 150 gold for a set of it, which has multiple uses.
What does that do? It just
You apply the makeup, and then the next conversation or conversations, you have the people that you talk to forget what your face looks like. It's blurred in their memory and they wouldn't be able to recognize you if they saw you again, unless you use that on like Leica. It's people unfamiliar to you. Well, not doesn't have to be complete strangers, but
Mhm.
there's a line of
Yeah.
yeah. Then the two new ones, the Tunic of Unfocus for 1,000 gold, and the Wand of Horrors also for 1,000 gold.
Okay. Great. I'm going to. Is the makeup single use? How many uses does it have?
It'll be a D4 plus 1.
Okay. I'm going to buy one of those.
Sure thing. 150 gold.
Oh my gosh. It'll be very
What does
handy.
Wand of Horrors
When
do?
stealing rings.
Sure.
What does it do?
And then I can't remember how much he said the shift weave would be.
Neither can I.
Wonderful.
But it was, I think it was like 150 gold,
Okay.
something like that.
Mhm.
But that's a time-taking thing if you need
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Just for reference.
What do you guys want to buy?
Do you want the tunic? No. Why?
Barbarians can't wear armor in range.
Oh. Well,
It's metagaming.
you can wear it up to medium armor.
Oh, okay.
My armor class is higher without the armor.
Oh, right, you can wear it, you just don't get unarmored defense then. Okay.
Or unarmored movement.
Oh, well, yeah, right. Makes sense. Fair enough.
I like to be like. Clothing is for people.
Can I have? Oh, I started leather armor, so I could.
Yeah.
You totally could. How much gold you're rocking with though?
I'm rocking.
A frick ton of gold.
1.4.
More gold than everyone.
Okay,
1.4.
that's pretty good. You could get both.
No, get one.
I could only level first.
No, I have a plan for a wand, so I don't think I want this one. Even though it's
Or
fucking sick.
alternatively, you could say screw both of them and get the lens. It's 2,000 gold. We can try and negotiate down first of all, but if not, we have enough to cover.
I think I would want
But it would be dishing one of the gold for it.
yeah.
But it's true sight. You
No,
won't
it's
be
fine.
fooled by illusions, and it's advantage on investigation checks.
Yeah, but I always die. I feel like I should get the tunic.
To be fair, the last like 4 fights were against Ottos, so that's kind of like
That's true.
Yeah, that's
not
fair.
to sway you. It's no choice.
Keeping you alive is my job.
That's fair.
So the only one that can kill is me.
But the I feel like I have an idea for the wand. It doesn't involve this, and that sounds cool as shit.
Honestly, I think I should go for the names. I'm just trying to negotiate.
I wrote the wand before you told me any of your ones.
No, I know,
so
I know,
I
I
don't
know,
feel
I know.
obliged to like.
No. Yeah, yeah.
It sounds cool
It
though.
does sound cool. Yeah, the lens is cool, but it's just like
What the lens is called?
Omniscient lenses. If True Sight lets you see into the ethereal plane as well.
that's right.
He'll be able to see everything. He'll be able to literally see through illusions. Anybody that's trying to mask himself as somebody else, he'll be able to pick up.
Within 10 feet.
That's really fucking awesome. What do they look like? Do they look like glasses or do they look like goggles or like, you know what I mean? What did you picture? What do
No,
I see?
I'm just trying to remember what I described. I think kind of like, and I think how I described them is, yeah, kind of like golden goggles with like a strap around the back and a strap that also goes like over the head, kind of like thick gold things with the lenses you can kind of see are glistening with like a rainbow hue type thing. Yeah, but on closer inspection, Fellows does say, if those pique your fancy, I can also modify them a little bit. There are, as your group kind of perfectly illustrates, many different sizes and shapes of people who come into my store, and as such, I try and keep my wares modifiable. Aside from the enchanting is the real hard part, but after that, the exact appearance and size and wear is up for some discussion, should I say?
Would you really give me 1,000 gold?
I'll give you 1,000 gold. I don't have 1,000 gold.
Oh. Oh, how much should you give me?
600 gold.
No. That's like all you got, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can try and negotiate down still. Okay, try. The persuasion back now. I could also try and negotiate because I still have inspiration.
Whoa.
Which I've been getting for a while.
What?
I still have inspiration
Oh,
from
wow.
ages ago. I've never
Okay.
used it.
Okay, yeah.
I think that was actually from rolling a nat 1 across the room ages ago.
Or it was from, I think it was from, I know I might have given you inspiration for that, but I also gave you inspiration for giving Zea the amulet thing.
Oh, yes.
Yes, that is
You
exactly what
did,
it's from.
you
You're
did,
right.
you did, you did.
What do you do?
I just feel like practically the tunic makes more sense. A more sturdy gets there. And
What's your dex like?
it's pretty
Plus 2, yeah.
not bad.
Not bad. It's medium armor.
I think it's just leather armor, so I think it's light
It's
armor.
light armor.
Oh.
It's actually the +1 light armor is equivalent to what you currently have with your studded leather. The only
Yeah,
benefit
so
you're
armor
getting
class.
is slur,
Yeah.
Oh.
which is once per day.
Right.
Three
Okay.
times per
Three
day.
times a day.
3 times
It's
per
not
day.
bad.
But it's a second level spell 3 times per day, but it's quite situational. Because I'll double check the spell, but I think ranged attacks don't have disadvantage.
Interesting.
I'm gonna check. I have no clue.
It also takes an action to cost.
Oh no, just any creature is disadvantage. So that's unless it has
The
blind
woman,
sight
that's
or
it.
can see through illusions, it has disadvantage.
Bigger's hammer, and the rest of me is the weapon. Vampire. And this is something really cool.
I mean, I will say it is an artificer spell,
Neither.
so you can just learn blur if you like. Have to level up. I don't know. You don't prepare spells, do you? You just know them.
Not sure.
That is a good. Huh? No, I don't think we're prepared.
Yeah. So then, at your next level up, you could swap a spell out for blur if you wanted.
Felazar,
Yes.
I'm vibing with those lenses.
Very well.
And I think they really help out our party. How would you feel about 1,000 gold and a favor?
I think that depends on what that favor may be called in for. How much power do you wield that you would dish out a favor worth 1,000 gold?
I wield.
Care to say any more?
Yeah. Let's just say I can pull strings and the 3 hammers if that were to help you at all for anything in particular.
I see. What strings would these be?
Console
ask-
strings.
I see. Make a persuasion roll. With
I can steal someone's
advantage.
identity for you. Pretty fun. Although I have no doubt
Cheese
that you
dice,
could do
cheese
that.
dice, cheese
Please,
dice, cheese dice,
thanks,
cheese
I
dice, cheese
appreciate
dice.
that offer.
Please choose dice.
Do you have any advice? Because honestly, I have this one identity that I killed the guy. And oh my gosh.
16 plus 4, baby.
You have
Wow.
an altar shot.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you do.
Aww.
16 plus 4. 16.
Okay. Or dirty 20.
33. Then 14.
He looks at you and says, I'll tell you what. Dwarves, as of yet, have been unreceptive to my particular skill set. And you would know this, the dwarves are not a fan of having illusionists or those who make use of illusions in their city. In fact, the doors have enchantments that immediately reveal illusions.
I remember
heading through. I've been denied entry into the city as of yet, and also denied the ability to sell my wares there. And if you would be able to pull strings to get me into the city, I will give you your 1,000 gold off.
Look, I don't think it's the more places you are, I think the better it is for us. So I accept. I'll try my best.
Very well. I appreciate that. To how should I get in contact with you when I need this favor due?
He sent me a message.
I do not have that particular capability myself, but if it is magic that shall allow us to communicate, then magic it shall be. I will be able to find one who can message you, and will have them give you my name so that you know it is not a stranger popping into your head.
Yeah, call me up anytime.
I will do so. Very well.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Raffle, raffle.
Are there any modifications you would like made to these, or are they to your liking?
Do you want them to look like Tinker's goggles? Or really cool rose-coloured sunglasses?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking like cool fucking sunglasses.
Oh, or like Gabriel's fairy ring glasses?
I was thinking more like full-on lab goggles.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't want to be like
All refracted, pinkish. Or even like rainbow quartz vibes where and like if you catch it at different angles it's a different colour.
Yeah, I like how that sounds. Yeah.
You should you could have you could just have it like a monocle vibe that you can
Holy shit, that's actually so fucking cool.
like the dude in Treasure Planet?
Yeah, the robot.
He'll tell you. So the parameters of what I can do is for the enchantment to take effect, it does need to have
Both.
a band going fully around the head
Okay.
in order to give you the sight.
Does it need to have 2 lenses, or does it have to have 1?
I suppose it could work with one lens. The benefit would then be seen through one eye.
Which
Pirate time.
might be beneficial to be able to see have both eyes you can close. Ethereal plane, not ethereal plane.
I mean, yeah, seeing into the ethereal plane is like an overlay that you see when you want to see it, so it doesn't disrupt any vision normally.
Okay, really sturdy glasses, like big round sunglasses with a little rose quartzy refractor little area here. So they kind of look a little bit like goggles, but a little bit less flimsy, a little bit more flimsy,
Yeah, fair enough. Cool.
like a good combo.
Yeah. So it takes, and he does
Fuck, it would look so hot. Jesus Christ.
check with you that you have the time. He says it'll take him about a half hour to make the adjustments. But yeah, what you end up with is as much as you describe. The lenses are kind of a rainbow hue that you can't tell if the rainbow hue is a feature of the goggles themselves, and if you hold them still, is the rainbow still swirling and changing, or is it as you move it's changing? It's hard to see. But yeah, it comes with a gold band that does stretch around your head into the goggles, but it's a very intricately engraved band, and it's not particularly bulky. It's also not, I mean, it's not like this chain size, but it's not big, but it's not small. You could likely hide it in your hair if you aren't a fan, but it's enough there that it would just also stand out if you wanted it to. But other than that, the goggles are yours. And yeah, interestingly,
I want to look at them with it.
ah. Yeah. What you see is a kind of an elderly elven man with kind of graying hair, a little bit of a paunch, not quite as lithe and limber as many elves you've seen, but still carries with him a sense of grace, and both one who is comfortable in their position and their experience and their age, but also just the natural grace that elves, at least many of them do, carry. He is in surprisingly plain clothes. He's wearing a brown tunic, brown kind of work, which you have to assume is work trousers, with kind of like the one bit of color on him is a very vibrant apron that he has that kind of ties around his waist, as a normal apron does, and reaches around his neck, but the kind of the front of the apron is just a void, even with like true size and whatnot. Just it's kind of like I don't know what the black is called, but Venta black is just
That was so quick.
yeah.
Do you not know what Venta black is?
No, I do.
Make an intelligence check for me, just on the by.
Could we take a break off of this?
Absolutely, yeah.
Talked.
16.
16, nice. You gather that he works as an illusionist and primarily with light, so this is kind of a way to protect himself from whatever light maybe spewed off or illusions may arise from as he's tinkering and enchanting things.
Cool.
It looks like they would get captured by the sheer lack of light and therefore impossibility of an illusion of the apron that he has. As your eyes kind of focus onto his and meet his properly, he kind of just gives you a knowing smile and a little bit of a ta-da thing as you see him.
I'll just say, I'll just give him a knowing nod. I won't say anything, I'll just give him a knowing nod and take them off. Cool. Fuck, that's awesome. You're so cool, Valazar.
Thank you, I try my best.
Thank you, these are so awesome.
I'm glad.
Also help me out, thank you.
So,
Pick up
perhaps, probably not best, but perhaps best is these don't require attunement. They're just enchanted goggles themselves. So
That is sick. I am also the master of attunement, so I wouldn't mind.
So are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
No, I just have like a fuck ton of attunement slots and get more as I level up. So
Okay.
yeah.
But it's also nice that you can just
You can hand them to
you can
one
hand them
another.
to anyone and
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
able to see that
I won't, but yeah. It's cool.
Yeah. Of course, why would you pay good money for this?
Yeah. That's fucking cool.
Awesome. Well, unless anyone has any other business, we'll take a break there and see where you want to go afterwards. Alright, and welcome back. So, you guys finishing up at the Fractured Mirror. What's the plan?
I'll keep glasses top of my head.
where are we
So
headed?
cool.
If you feel like mentioning anything about the conversation
Third
with Jane,
binding.
Oh, that's true.
just if you choose not to.
Jan-
No, I was planning on it.
Jingle.
So third binding is the halls in Mr. Croxley's house. I want to go to the Temple of Illuray.
Okay.
Why?
I
No,
heard that too.
reasons.
I heard that too.
Reasons.
I was
Reasons.
like, oh.
We're not having this conversation again. Yeah, I chatted to Django, and he said I was telling him now what planning on going to the Golden Shores and how you guys want to take a ship. If
The weird games guy.
yes, the guy who stole your money.
Yeah.
He offered me a very large pile of gold, but I don't trust him that much to know if it's not cursed or not. Or some weird magic thing. Very tempted to ask him about it though. Anyway, never mind. He says that he can give us a ship if we steal. Do you remember Emerus Willow from the ball?
On the wall?
You
10
flirted
rings.
with her for like the whole time.
Yeah.
And she was
Yeah, she has
quite
10
good
rings.
stuff.
We can just steal all 10 rings and give them to him, and we can get a ship.
So we're trying to trust the dude that has done nothing but trick us the entire time. No.
Yes, but
I feel like
I
there's
do
a-
trust him a bit.
I feel like that literally, that doesn't give me.
Well, I
anything.
really want to steal something.
We can steal anything else.
Like her rings, though. 10 of them.
I'm down to steal something. I think you need to give me a little bit more than that. Like, is he trustworthy? Did he give you any reassurances? Did he tell you where she is? Did you ask about his plans?
No, we're playing a game. I need to get all the information. Exactly, Rocco.
Quickest way to get in is to take Goldfinger.
Exactly. I'm like, why don't I just knock her out, or have you knock her out, steal all her rings? Done.
We take that.
No.
But good bones.
Good bones indeed. If you want to chop off her hands, I think she's. Is she nice? Would we want to chop off her hands? Is she a good person? Is she a terrible person? What? You flirt. She was drunk, so I don't guess that.
Good question. DM, was she nice?
She was like liked her.
Mm.
She wouldn't be classically considered as a nice person.
Gosh, yeah, she's nice.
She's really.
I think you have to chat to Laika about whether or not you can take her hands.
We take hands, yes? We take arms.
We take head.
Whole person?
Oh.
Okay. I am bag big enough.
We can kidnap her.
You do have a big enough bag, that is true.
I think just the rings. Okay.
Ring time.
Okay,
binding.
hold on.
Third binding
hold on,
first.
hold on.
Yes.
We're gonna do this in the middle of a whole invasion.
To get a ship, yes.
But you didn't want to go on a ship in the first place. Now you
No,
all.
because
Now Skillick, you all want to go on a ship.
there is a thing called, oh, I have a hired ship. People don't like me. People throw me overboard. If it is our ship, it doesn't really decrease the chances, but I have no clue if he said he'd provide us with a crew. which I now see as a very stupid thing to not ask. But
So the reward is a ship.
yes,
I love how you think that the gold is cursed, but not the ship.
it could be a
Cursed
cursed
ships
ship.
are totally not a thing.
It could be a cursed ship for all I know.
Shit, I didn't even think about that. Hilarious. That is fucking hilarious.
Don't worry, guys, it's me. You can trust me. Nothing I give you is good.
It's like
Make an insight check.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am God.
You are in this universe, yes.
So this is so dumb, but I have no other ways to say no. So
Good.
I guess.
Third binding.
Sure.
Third binding. We're going to the halls. To warn Titus Watterson.
we're going to holes.
To warn Titus
Woo!
Watterson.
I love some holes.
You are going to go there, and I'm going to go to the Temple of Allure, just so that we don't waste time.
Oh, let's just go together, please.
So we're going to spend double the amount of time.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the innovations part
So
together.
I thought we wanted to get out of the city as quick as possible.
Yes. So you want to go to a random temple by yourself? How far away is the Temple of Allure from?
It's literally a walk down the road.
It's on the way
There's a-
Yeah.
to the
Yeah,
halls.
same line. Do you remember Jono?
They're on
I
the
went
same
there.
area.
Yeah, I went there.
After you
Well,
got
we
kicked
discussed
out.
about, well, Finzen and I discussed about racism in the carriage. It's like you were working.
In real life.
Oh yeah, I was like, well, nice. Working from that.
In game and in real life, you were working on your spider.
But yeah, it's like literally on the road that leads there. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, by all means, follow me. I don't mind.
No, because you're confident about it. Be safe.
Like, would you like to come to the Temple of Allure with me?
No, I don't want to.
Otto, would you?
To what?
A temple.
What is this?
Gods.
Gods?
Worship gods. You know the chick who I used to speak to and pray to?
No.
No. Okay, never mind then.
I don't think I ever mentioned his relation to Otto.
Remember that cool spectral horse?
No,
No,
we
everyone
never
was
saw
asleep.
that.
Fuck.
I was drunk and asleep.
Yeah.
Yes, I totally remember the spectral horse.
True. I was on mushrooms, so yeah. What?
Anyway, carriage to third binding, please.
Sure.
Signet ring. I pass Temple of Allure. You guys can keep going to the halls.
Okay.
Okay.
Me neither.
This is the highest up in the bindings of those ever been.
Cool.
Yeah, and it's markedly different from anywhere else you've seen in the city. Like much fancier, much more space, bigger buildings.
Cool. I'm gonna go find a place that I've been to once.
Nice.
I've been to never.
Have you been there?
Yeah, they brought me
Yeah.
here once and I didn't pay
Yeah.
attention.
Sure.
Because that's exactly what Mike would have done. So
Right.
I will try and find my way through the place.
I have another pencil. It would be very broken.
To go to what? Who?
Titus
Titus
Watterson.
Oh, okay.
First, though, Zea, what are you doing at the temple since you had arrived there first?
I'm going to find one of the priests or whatever.
Yeah.
And my first thought was just condescendingly be like, one of you left us in the middle of nowhere, but I'm not going to do that.
Sure.
Because that's a bad idea. And I'm going to kind of like, so how does this whole praying thing work?
The person you're speaking to is kind of like quite a short and well, it's a halfling, so it's
A
quite
short king.
and is like an elderly woman with kind of long, straight grey hair, and obviously much smaller version of the priestly robes and the symbol of Allure, which is a flaming shield. She says, "Oh, that is quite a question, dear. What brings you here? And what troubles your heart so?"
I have been a shitty friend as of late, and I have to confess for a lot of sins that I've done.
I see.
Yeah. And I had a friend who was like a knight of Allure or whatever. Hi, Boulder Fury.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not one of the knights, no, but
Oh.
a paladin indeed.
Oh, okay. And
May the goddess guide him, but if he became a knight, I would fear for us.
okay.
Rough.
Well, he disappeared in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, no.
And he was chatting to us about how we needed to go save a town in Untamed Wilds.
I see, yes, that
Yeah.
was his calling.
Do you know where this town is? So I can go beat him up? No, I will not beat him up. He would probably kill me.
Well,
Was it like a super secrecy thing?
it's not, but let me find my notes quickly. I'll ask Jonathan what it is because it'll be in his chat and I will tell you. But she tells you the name of the village and generally where it is. Yeah, she says, dark things have been said to have been coming from that area. All is not well in that land. I think if you intend to seek him out, stop past here again first, and we may be able to help you.
Okay. So how does this work? Like, do I confess all of the stuff to you, or do I like?
Well, you can if you like. As priests serve a variety of purposes. If you need someone to talk to, then by all means we can walk the temples together, and I can chat you through. Otherwise, you may offer up your prayers in whatever manner you find helps connect you to the goddess. Many find it helpful to kneel here and either burn incense or a candle. They find the flickering of the flame helps them still their minds. There's no set way. Allure is the goddess of justice and light, but she is also the goddess of gentle sunsets. It is up to you how you would like to connect with her and for what purpose you choose to do so.
Okay. Well, since I'm already talking to you, so I actually just recently found out that she's like an actual thing. She's not just a figment of someone's imagination, which is incredibly strange.
Yes, she is quite real. Most of the gods are, as far as I know.
No, I'm like, Allure, complete genocide. Didn't really want to relate. Anyway, very much in game. And I just found that really shocking. Because that means a whole fuck ton of stuff is actually prevalent, and that makes me worry. Also, yeah, I used to wander around here really, really drunk and poses your goddess, so I'm sorry about that.
That is quite concerning, but also good that
I
you know
stopped
where
doing
that came from, at least.
Yeah.
He looks up to the big statue of Allure. He seems worried that it's going to move and attack you. Well then, yes, I think that would likely be a good thing to apologize for. But you're taking good steps, I think.
Strange question, and don't feel the need to answer it on like a religious level. My friends are really pissed off with me, and I want to be a better friend. But I'm not good with people, and people annoy me. And I have been alone the majority of my life, and when I wasn't, I was kind of enslaved. It was strange. How do I mend things?
Well, as an elderly woman then, as opposed to a priest, I would say dearie, learning to deal with people is something that even I am still doing. I just had someone accuse what I based my life off of as committing genocide, and
Yeah, that's
it's not
true.
always easy to keep calm, but I think if you don't know people and you're wanting to mend things with your friend, the best thing you can do is spend time with them, get to know them, get to know what they enjoy, what makes you friends, what drew you together in the first place, and what keeps you together. I think if you saying that you both don't like and don't know people is a bit of a conundrum, because how many of them have you given a chance? Now, I know these are the platitudes of an old woman, and there are many evil people about in the land, but not all of them are such, and it pays to care first before waiting for a reason to. At the very least, these are the things I've learned in my life outside of the temple.
That is really helpful, actually. I should probably stop offending people.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Is making fun of people okay? Is that still...
I mean, I could not say. I think it depends on the situation and the context.
Interesting. Oh my gosh, I might have relearned everything. Everything's so different from back home. I mean, like, half of the things there are trying to kill you.
Alright.
Anyway, thanks.
It is a pleasure.
The chat.
The temple is always open.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Stay safe.
I will do my best.
Yeah. And then Zea will very awkwardly walk out.
Finger guns at
Meanwhile, Leica and Otto heading to the halls.
Can somebody show me the office of Titus with the bottom? I don't know. I'm so sick of being going through places alone. Just tell somebody to
You see who you recognize now as Norbert to the sound of your voice. Hey! He runs off behind his desk. It's like, oh, of course. They mentioned that you were friends of theirs. Where's Mephisto?
Oh, that's a good question. You fucked off.
Oh,
Yeah.
how disappointing.
Alright. Great name though, Mr. Schwartz.
Great.
Yeah, great name.
Well, very well. This way. He'll lead you through past where the bouncers are and whatnot.
Who is Mephisto? Hi. Hello.
Down along the winding passageways
I lose IQ points as we speak.
to Titus's office before rapping on the door and saying, Your Honor, Watterson, there's someone here to see you who you met with before. You said to show them through if they came back. and one other. And you hear Titus' voice say, "Very good, Norbert. Thank you very much." Before the door opens and you see the dryad.
You're not wearing your glasses.
Oh,
You have them on your head.
then never mind.
Sorry.
No, I appreciate that. Yeah, human judge form Titus Watterson there. Says, Leica, good to see you. Come in.
What's up? Who's my friend?
Hello.
Hello, it is good to meet you. I assume your friend is
Yes, cool.
of sound moral compass.
He knows direction. It's good.
I do know directions. And then I get lost for days.
Happens to the best of us, I presume. Very well, come in. Gestures you into the office and closes the door, and then kind of just slumps down into the chair and says, "Phew!" and dryad form.
Whoa. It's okay. Friend.
Why is... Slumps down
1 second.
3 times today.
Yeah, jeez.
There's a lot of wild things happening around here. Yeah.
I don't like your friends.
They're
They're
all
all so...
a little bit cool.
Make a charisma save for me.
Shit.
Oh shit.
Actually, sorry, it's not charisma. Let me find it. Make
Charisma.
a save for me.
Make a riz.
Riz save.
It's not good.
It's a wisdom save. That's what I'm looking for.
I think that I'm good at it now.
We see that
It's an 8.
like brain rot Skyrim videos.
So I know who showed it to me. Where it's like, "What's up, chat? You're awake." Yeah.
Alfred Stormcock.
Anyways, you watch as Otto holds his hammer out instinctively and then turns into a tiny little gecko.
Does
The hammer or
crush it?
also?
No, Otto. Equipment and all. Before you hear a and you see a bright purple, or not bright purple, but a violet fairy dragon curl around the dryad's neck. And she says, "Silly, I'm sure it's fine. I think he was just startled. It's okay." You just hear me.
Last thing he is friend.
If Silly deigns to revert your friend, will it be fine? It is.
Yeah, sure. That's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Very well. Silly, please, if you don't mind. Don't think like it would be here if it wasn't important. Flies over and you're back as Otto again after a few
Off
moments.
the ceiling.
Great, yeah. With a fairy dragon in front of you who cackles at you and then flies back and goes invisible.
What the fuck? I do not like your friends like that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, so so some weird news.
Oh?
Yeah, I'm not sure if you heard that merchant lords all left this morning.
It did actually. I thought it was rather strange.
Did they leave any reason at all that you know of?
None specifically that I heard of. I know Pike kept bragging about an island that he'd purchased that he was going to live on. Although he was always the least savvy of the bunch, so I think the others were intentionally vague about why or where. I mean, Pike was the only one I knew who had any indication of maybe going somewhere, but otherwise it was no surprise to me. They don't often leave the city.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird one. metagaming. Have we told her about that before?
Yes.
Cool.
Where did it make up voice?
Cool. Will not say anything. I'll be like, you're wild. So, that is, yeah, sometimes words are hard, you know.
They can be,
Yeah.
yes. As a judge, I know that all too well.
Yeah.
I did not study for this position.
I can imagine.
All bodily agreement.
Yeah. We kind of take that as a ill omen, you know, if like very important people leave the nest, something is definitely about to happen.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not sure if we mentioned the threat of an invasion to you earlier before.
No, you didn't say any such thing.
Yeah.
What?
Maybe
Do say
because
more.
I don't really listen a lot, you know, and at lots of places.
That's
Yeah, Zea kind of has like just talks a lot.
Alright.
Yeah, but we got word from a merchant lord that an invasion of some kind was going to happen.
Oh. That from the merchant lords themselves, you say that cannot be a good sign.
Yes. I don't know. I'm just saying yes. Yes.
Well, I dare say that an invasion does not often bode well for
no.
cities.
And the merchant lord's meeting this morning doesn't bode well either.
Yes, it's
Understandable worry.
yes.
We're not too sure if it's going to happen now, but we just are warning people that we trust and are close to keep an eye out.
I deeply appreciate that. Indeed.
Yeah.
I think. Do you have a plan? Are you looking to stop the invasion or prevent it, or
We
are
have
you yourself jumping ship?
we have a contingency plan
All right.
of if there is any signs. We have a plan that can help stop the invasion, but that needs some serious signs, clear signs that it's going to happen.
All right.
Yeah, but for the meantime, we might lie low, maybe get out of the city for a while,
Very well.
you know, and watch things from afar.
That sounds wise. All right. Well, thank you for telling me this. I'll make sure that Silly and I are safe.
If there is any signs that you can spot that you can pick up on or feels a little bit weird to you, anything at all, we would really appreciate you getting in contact with us.
Very well. Absolutely. I'll send word to you. Yes. Yeah, I can do that. All right. Is there anything else that I can help you with? Or anything I can help you with? I suppose you're helping me in this case.
I guess not. I can't remember why we're here. Probably just for this.
Well, considering you may well have saved my life, I do appreciate that. And I'm deeply sorry about Silly over here. They like to play tricks, and they're quite protective of me.
What is this?
The fairy that turned you into a lizard briefly.
You kind of still look like a little man.
That was very small, petite.
Very mindful.
Very mindful.
Keep an eye out, please.
I will. Thank you very much.
Have a good day judging.
Thank you.
So awkward.
Oh god.
What is gender?
So many
Strapping money.
steam rising from his head.
Cool. I imagine you would have walked towards the halls following the temple, and I would presume, for the sake of it, that you guys would walk back to the temple after finishing up there. So you guys meet. On the way.
Bit the dogs.
Yes.
Good.
Good.
Just one them and make sure they're cute. Turned Otto into a gecko. It was really cool.
That was small.
That's not change.
Okay.
But it seems like they're unaware of any other major stuff.
Interesting.
I just told them to keep their eyes out, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Mr. Crockett's house then?
Yeah.
Okay. I shall get a carriage. Be Mr. Crockley in the carriage and once we
Awesome.
obviously secretly. Yeah. I know I chatted to him about carriage plans.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I followed up on that.
About what?
About how much that would work. I can't remember if we chatted about how much money we made.
You haven't been there yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, get there. They can stay here, go with whatever.
I can see the conversation
was so
pretty
loud.
changed.
Well, it's just like I don't know if they want to go with.
Don't worry.
I will go with and scope the area.
Yeah.
Things I can steal.
Okay.
What colour is the wallpaper?
I think it would be like a really nice royal blue.
I'm licking the wallpaper.
Oh my god.
Alright. It's free of dust.
It is now.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm going to go find Merciless.
Yes.
And I'm going to have Mr. Proxy appear like less greasy.
Sure.
I don't know, like
Nice one, Kate.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
just like looking overall a better person.
Mm-hmm.
And there is going to be what? No, I'm going to go find Merciless.
Yes.
And I'm going to chat to him about carriage rides for the trials,
Okay.
how well that went.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking of expanding the business outside of Timboda, if that's something that he thinks would work.
Mm-hmm.
How I do want to go scope out places to set up carriages outside of Timboda, because then I have a reason to be out of the city
Sure.
and not have Mr. Croxley there.
Smart.
And then I'm also going to ask him if I've ever been invited to a party at Emerald Willow's house.
Oh.
And if she has an office,
Okay.
because I need to
Well.
chat to her about business or something.
Sure. In that order, he says, yes, the carriages to the trials was a great success of yours, and hands you a pouch of 364 gold.
Wow.
He tells you that he has no idea as to whether expanding outside of Timboda or to other cities would be a good idea. He manages the house as best he can, but is not a businessman by trade, and that it may very well be a good idea, but you would need to be there to oversee it and not come in once a week. He tells you that it is, if you wish to go off and scope out things, that is fine, but warns you that if you are out of Timboda for over a month, the city has the right to seize your business. Because of the ways the guilds are set up.
That's rough, buddy.
Meta level, we could have given him one of those charms to turn himself into Croxley.
That's illegal.
Like what you're doing, isn't it?
Yep. No, I killed the guy. Anyway,
That's illegal.
I also need to chat to him about
that works.
how chatting to elves was about doing carvings on the carriages. Like, I can't remember what the whole entire thing was. So I was thinking about buying his business. I know Daniel Pike wanted to.
No.
No.
Mobile. Garrett Mobile.
Yes.
The guy who betrayed Gunther.
Yes.
No, it's cool.
That fuck.
I'm pretty sure I have it written down
We
somewhere.
should blow it.
Yeah. He'll tell you that he has a meeting scheduled tomorrow to meet with elves, but hasn't as of yet.
And then I know there was something else. Horses. We're keeping the horses. I will. They're my horses. I don't have to pay them for them. Pay for them. And if I'm not, how do we work around the whole getting my business not? If I'm not back in a month, how do I get my business not to be auctioned off?
You name someone else as owner of your business.
Who would be a good candidate for that? I don't run my business effectively. He runs my finances. He does all of the stuff for me.
Yes, he gives you a long pointed stare.
Okay. And I'm going to explain all of this. Like, I know that I haven't been a good bonus owner. Wow. Business owner. And if you think someone or know someone who would do better than me, I
He
would.
clears his throat.
Yes, I know that. I like. Would you want the position?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just said that you weren't a businessman. So anyway,
He's not a businessman, as in he's not going to do all the work for you to move the business to multiple cities.
No, that's no problem. See, I really like the gold that's served me, and I really don't want to just ship it all over to him. So I'm gonna say, if I'm not back in a month, I will. I really like gold.
I'm afraid the infinite gold glitch only goes
I
so
know,
far.
it's terrible. Okay. If I'm not back within a month, then if I'm not back in a month, or sorry, my brain is
Fourth time. It's
going
cool.
everywhere,
It's cool.
or if something happens
Mm-hmm.
while I am away,
Mm-hmm.
starting today,
Yes.
he gets the business.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Got it.
That's like
You cast a wish spell. What's going on?
Wish.
This is really specific. Are we supposed to be taking notes?
no. It's a if I completely forget
Sure,
while
there
we're
are-
questing.
Yes, he has
He gets
you
the business.
fill out a form
Yeah.
of such. It's common for people to fill out those forms
Yeah.
when they
And
go
then
on
if the
journeys.
invasion happens, obviously I'm not planning on
Cool.
going back anyway.
Anyways,
so.
meanwhile, what you do?
23.
On?
Investigation.
Stuff to steal.
No, I'm joking. Can I roll an investigation check, please?
Yeah, you may. At advantage. Because of the goggles.
Ah.
Ooh, 19. In one of the cabinets of what looks to be a dining room, you find the size of that, but like a cube, I guess. A small safe.
A cube!
Yeah, I mean this size, a cube this size.
Oh, a
Looks to be a
safe.
small safe.
Mm-hmm.
Fascinating. I'll do a little bit of a tap and a lick
Mhm.
and see what stone it is and suss the vibes.
It's made of
It's
metal
metal.
because it's a safe.
It's a
Brilliant. And you that.
This rock tastes like steel.
Use tools.
Alright.
Do you have? Yeah, you do.
Yeah, go ahead. So that'll be
How
a
dare you
I'm
ask that?
sorry, I
a
swear
dexterity
twice.
check plus your proficiency bonus if you're proficient.
I think I am.
Yeah, aren't you proficient with all tools?
No, specific ones, but I'm
Oh.
proficient with the ones that I have.
What's the standard lock DC? Is it 15 or 20?
I don't-
Arcane lock makes it go up by 5.
I think it's 10 actually. It's not very high.
This is a house belonging to Zea. I think the locks would be 15.
Okay, DM.
No, that is literally just
wait, what's
from
the
a character
It's
standpoint.
15.
What's proficiency bonus?
If you're proficient with sleep, with thieves' tools.
Yeah. What's your proficiency bonus? I don't know.
Yours is 3, and you're level 5, yeah.
That's okay. So plus 5, basically.
Yeah.
Plus 2 for my dex, plus. Okay.
Yeah, one of the thieves' tools breaks inside the lock. It makes it a little bit difficult for subsequent attempts.
I will try one more time.
Okay. Go ahead.
19.
19. Okay, yeah, the DC went up to 18 there, but you're able to get it open.
Okay.
And inside you find 20 platinum coins.
What the fuck? Wow, I should really break into my own house.
Yeah,
Oh, that is fantastic.
indeed it is.
What platinum? One platinum is
10 gold. So
That's 200 gold. He doesn't need any more money. He has so much.
You were just complaining about your infinite money glitch not working.
And it does not work.
Just made 1,000 gold as well. On really cool sunglasses.
That is
You
true.
were going to give away 290 gold to 3 random people that
Each.
you also said that could go die.
yeah. This is actually a lot better than I thought it was. I will take it all, and I will make the safe look as not broken into as possible.
Sure. Good luck. No, that's cool. Yeah. Sure.
As you make it back to the foyer, there's a patch on the wall that no longer has wallpaper on it.
Ew.
Nice. Nice.
I just got them to redo it.
It's made out of asbestos.
Oh my god.
And lead. And radium. That's it.
Okay.
Well,
Thank you. Wrap up, right?
as you, all finish your different business in the house, we'll call the session there.
Yeah.
And the courtyard of Mr. Croxley's home.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll pick up with wherever you guys want to go. You guys have somehow managed to pick up like 8 different quests in this episode. So we shall see. But yeah, thanks everyone.
To Emerus Willow.
Sorry.
I never got the answer to Emerus Willow.
You got a couple of invites to balls, but they were a couple of years back. She doesn't have an office and doesn't seem to often host balls. He can tell you where she stays though, which is a place up on the first binding. Yeah, but cool.
Nice.
We'll call it there. Great to be back, everyone. Looking forward to having new companions next week as well. See you. Cool.
See you.
Emerus Willow isn't one of the merchant lords.
No.
She's just a really wealthy woman.
Nope, she's an ex-adventurer.
Which is what?
Ex-adventurer.
Oh yes, that's true.